Hi, this is Stevie Miller again. I'm here today to talk to you about some programming and resources that we have available to students in the College of Arts and Sciences. These are things that you could also utilize if you choose to come to Ohio University in the College of Arts and Sciences. So I've already talked, if you've listened to other videos that I've provided, I've already given an overview of advising, which I'll briefly kind of touch on that a little bit. So these are things in addition to the other advising support services that we offer. So first and foremost, most of our students utilize faculty advisors. So once you declare a major, or if you come in with a declared major in the College of Arts and Sciences, you are assigned a faculty advisor as your advisor throughout your undergraduate career. We also have professional advisors in our Office of Undergraduate Student Affairs. These advisors, myself included, we advise all undecided students in the College of Arts and Sciences, and we also serve as backup advisors for students with declared majors in the College of Arts and Sciences. So you can kind of always see us as that backup resource, or if you've got more specific questions, things like that. We meet with a lot of students on a day-to-day basis. We also confer and deny degrees for all students in the College of Arts and Sciences. So we do meet with a lot of juniors and seniors for graduation checks and completing degree requirements and degree plans and things of that nature. So these resources that I'll cover now are in addition to the Office of Undergraduate Student Affairs and the faculty advisors that we have across the College of Arts and Sciences. So we have an Arts and Sciences Career and Networking Week. This is held every spring semester. It's a week long of events for students to kind of practice preparing for careers and practicing their networking skills. So for example, we've got LinkedIn workshops. We'll have resume workshops. We've got salary negotiation workshops during this week. And then towards the end of the week, we have a large networking event where we bring alumni back of the College of Arts and Sciences to help students with their elevator speeches, practicing that networking. They've done resume reviews for students. We've also had targeted alumni in certain areas where a lot of our current students want to go. So this past year, we had someone from the FBI here, because a lot of our students do have goals to go work in government or in the FBI, just to give you a couple of examples. We also provide free LinkedIn professional photos for students and business cards for students who register for these events. So again, when they show up, they get to practice those networking skills, but also receive the free LinkedIn photos and business cards once they register for the event. We have later in the semester, which I'll talk about it, but later in the semester, we have career and internship fairs where we bring employers to campus. And so this is an opportunity for students to be able to practice that networking in a lower risk environment with alumni who are passionate about coming back and helping current students, because we all know that there's a really powerful Bobcat network connecting current students, professionals, and alumni into this sense of community amongst ourselves. So this is intended to be more of a low risk event for students to be able to practice these skills. Giving current students the opportunity to practice networking. In addition, this year we brought back current law students and alumni lawyers, so people practicing in the field, to help current pre-law students who are on our mock trial team. So they help them practice for their competition later in the semester. So I think it's a really cool opportunity, again, connecting those practicing lawyers and alumni law students to our current students. And this is just to give you examples of how we've brought groups of alumni back to help current students. We put a lot of emphasis on career support for students. So we offer individualized career coaching through our Career and Leadership Development Center for all students in the College of Arts and Sciences. The individualized career coaching is really intended for whatever the students want to focus on. So it could be anything from resume and cover letter assistance. It could be mock interviews. It could be major and career exploration. It could be, hey, I need help like how do I search for jobs? How do I search for internships? It could be that. Our Career Leadership Development Center also offers leadership and professional development workshops. As I mentioned in the last couple of slides, they offer career and internship fairs once every fall and spring semester, where they bring employers to campus, over 100 employers to campus who are recruiting Ohio University students. The Career and Leadership Development Center also utilizes a system called Handshake, which is a system where, as far as the student level goes, students can upload their resumes, they can register for events on campus like the Career and Internship Fair, the Career Networking Week, other types of career panels and resume workshops and things like that we have throughout the academic year. So that's from a student perspective. From an employer's perspective, employers will post jobs for our current students. Our current students can go online on Handshake and search for internships in their areas of interest in certain areas of the U.S. They can also search for full-time job opportunities, part-time job opportunities, volunteer opportunities. So there are a lot of really cool things, again, connecting current students with employers that we have connections with. In the College of Arts and Sciences, we also have a career and academic checklist. These are things that we recommend that students do each of their 4 years to prepare them for that next step. So on the career side, it could be getting involved with a student organization. It could be applying to be a Pepsi scholar. It could be applying for other different types of scholarship opportunities. It could be checking out the Global Opportunities Fair. On the career side, it could be checking in with the Career and Leadership Development Center, going to the Career and Internship Fair, checking in on your resume, doing a mock interview, that sort of thing. So there are certain stages in which we recommend that students do things. And so we have this prepared in the College of Arts and Sciences for students. And that way they know and can follow this checklist of things that we recommend. This is to give you an example of some handshake numbers. These were numbers from last academic year for the College of Arts and Sciences. So to give you an example, we had over 9,000 full-time job opportunities posted through Handshake just for students in the College of Arts and Sciences. Another large number, over 3,000 internships posted, again, just to College of Arts and Sciences students. So we put a lot of emphasis, again, making sure that our students are prepared for that next step, but we also give them the opportunity to look for these through an Ohio University system, through employers that have been vetted through our Career and Leadership Development Center and vetted through the university process. So again, making sure students are prepared, but giving them opportunities as well. I want to focus a little bit more on other types of support services that we offer. This is in addition to the advising that we've talked about and other different types of programming. We have a Center for Law, Justice, and Culture in the College of Arts and Sciences. They not only have the certificate that we've talked about in other videos, but they also have a master's in Law, Justice, and Culture as well. For the master's, you could apply as a first-year student. So those of you who are admitted to Ohio University and interested in law, justice, and culture, this could be a master's program that you could apply for now. And as long as you maintain a certain GPA and take certain coursework throughout your undergraduate career, you could go directly into your master's program once you've finished with your bachelor's degree. This is often a good opportunity for students who have a lot of transfer credit coming in, who may have that opportunity to graduate early with a bachelor's degree. And this would allow you the opportunity to finish a master's degree in that same time frame. But certainly it's open to all students, regardless of whether you have credits coming in or not. Larry Heyman is our pre-law advisor. His picture is there over in the corner, the right-hand corner there. He's the pre-law advisor, works in the Center for Law, Justice, and Culture. Larry meets with students to help support them with their law school applications. He offers practice LSAT exams once per semester at least. So giving students the opportunity to practice before they go and do the real thing. He's the advisor for our mock trial team, as well as other pre-law fraternities and pre-law student organizations as well. So he supports students across all of our pre-law programs. At the top of this slide, you'll see we've got 6 different majors that have a pre-law emphasis, or 6 departments that offer pre-law programs. And again, I often have students will ask, well, you've got 6 different pre-law majors. How do I choose between all of the options? And again, I recommend thinking about what are your strengths, what do you enjoy studying, because you will still have to take the core courses for all of these disciplines. So if you chose English, you would still be taking the core English courses. You would just take English pre-law related courses in addition to those core courses. So if your strength is not in English or in philosophy or political science, I would consider other areas. But again, Larry supports students across all of these departments interested in pre-law, and he is an alumni of Ohio University, which is a very cool thing that we have. For those interested in pre-health or pre-professional programs, we have Ann Lacombe, who is our pre-health advisor, and she's the director of the Pre-Health Advising Center as well. She's housed specifically in the Department of Biological Sciences, but she meets with a lot of students who are interested in going to professional schools, regardless of what department they are in. In order to go to med school or other types of professional schools, you don't have to major in something specifically. You just have to complete the prerequisite coursework and have strong MCAT or OAT or DAT scores, whichever exam it is that you plan, the appropriate exam for the professional school that you're going to. And so Anne has met with students. We even had a classics or more religion student go to med school a couple of years ago. She's now in her third year of med school at Ohio University, our Heritage College of Osteopathic Medicine. And Anne worked with this student as well. As far as pre-health programs, the pre-health programs are listed on your screen in the Department of Biological Sciences. They prepare students for all of these avenues. We also have the Biology Advising Resource Room, which is set up where peer advisors will help students with anything from tutoring on lower level biology courses, but also helping them with some peer advising or peer assistance with what you could do with this major. So Anne Lacombe not only serves as an advisor and serves as a supervisor for the Biology Advising Resource Room, but she works with those students as well and trains them. So it's a very good resource for students who are not only taking biological sciences classes, but also majoring within the Department of Biological Sciences. In chemistry and biochemistry, we also have Dr. Lauren McMills. She's the undergraduate chair for the chemistry and biochemistry department, but she also supports students within these pre-health areas, so dentistry, medicine, and pharmacy. And the chemistry department also has a tutoring center for students in those lower level chemistry courses. So if you find yourself struggling with course content, the chemistry department has tutors available through a tutoring center as well. And then finally, in our Department of Psychology, we also have a pre-health program in pre-physical therapy within the Department of Psychology, and Dr. Susan Tysalik, she is the assistant chair for undergraduate studies in the Department of Psychology. She meets with students during Bobcat student orientation and advises many of them throughout their undergraduate careers, but she's an excellent resource for all students interested in psychology, regardless of what career path you're going within the Department of Psychology. The Department of Psychology also has a psychology advising center that's staffed by graduate students and other professional advisors. They're to support students not only with advising concerns, but the Department of Psychology also has certain advising tracks. So if you're interested in forensic psychology or school psychology, they have certain advising tracks where they will recommend coursework. And the advising center does a fabulous job at helping students navigate those different advising tracks and navigating all that you could do with a psychology degree, as well as connecting students to research opportunities or other ways where they can help faculty or graduate students with their research as well. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. This is just a brief overview of some of the programming and resources that we offer, but I would be happy to talk to you more specifically about your interests and how we can support your interests with resources that we have in the College of Arts and Sciences. My email address is here, as well as my direct telephone number. I look forward to chatting with you in the future. Thanks.